I literally just woke up and I decided today is the day. I have been thinking, planning, filming, saving content, doing so much for years for my YouTube channel. And today's the day that I'm not going to get caught up in all the editing. I'm not going to get caught up in all the storyline. I'm not going to get caught up in all of that. I'm just going to start. And I think that this is going to be the lesson for this week, like, okay, I'm just going to start. My name is Adriana, and I am a homesteader. I am a health coach. I've been a midwife. Now I do permaculture consultations and designs, and I got a lot of good stuff to share. And so I'm here for it, and I hope you're here for it too. So just start. What is today going to bring us? Let's see. I have to go and pick up some plants for a design that I'm doing in Miami. Let's see. It's Monday. Oh, I got to go close down the booth at the market and go. I'm going to be in Miami. So first, some coffee, because every day starts with coffee for me. So I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm scared to say it out loud, but I'm thinking a video a day for 30 days. So I hear that that's a really good way to start so that you get um, more exposure. So I think that I'm going to go ahead and say it right here and right now, a video a day for 30 days. Oh, what an adventure this is going to be. Let's turn the stove off. And let's get a little bit of my coffee in here with this butter. I'm in the habit of doing butter coffee most mornings. Not that I feel like we have to. It's just been a I think it's been kind of a crutch for me because I'm not real good at eating in the morning. I was doing intermittent fasting, but I realized I was doing more intermittent fasting than I should. So I'm trying to have less butter coffee and more breakfast in my life. But that transition has been a little bit difficult for me. Man, these iguanas are really having a field day with all of the mangoes. First stop is the market. Go close it down after the weekend. And then we are going to go buy some plants and then head into Miami. Mm. Well, it's already time for some dinner. I have some ground meat already cooked up, and I need to cook this squash. And one of my favorite things to make is like these spaghetti squash boats, where I make the spaghetti squash and then I um, put meat sauce over it with some little bit of cheese and stick it back in the oven for it to uh, toast up a little bit. So that's the plan for dinner. So I just kind of scoop the seeds out, rub a little butter or oil or lard or whatever I have on them, put them in the oven. I put them facing down on the cookie sheet so that the steam kind of builds up. And I sprinkle it with some salt, garlic, whatever I feel like. And I'm going to cut up this fruit. I'm going to cut up those pineapples over there. And I want to open up this coconut and drink it. A friend of mine gifted it to me. And they said, "You're not going to let it go bad." And I was like, "Oh no." And that was a couple days ago. So, I mean, coconuts last a long time, but I want to get that done. These seeds I love throwing back out in the yard and see if I can get the pumpkins to grow somewhere. So I'm just going to probably use a little bit of lard because I have lard here and rub these down. And then just sprinkle them with a little bit of salt and stick them in the oven. I guess you guys don't know, but my son lives here with me. Call him the man cub. And so if you see me preparing, like today's not a whole lot of food, but sometimes I prepare more food. If you see me preparing more food, you know it's not just all for me. This this man cub of mine has quite an appetite. So when I cook for him, and then I'm training him to cook for me when he cooks. So hopefully that works out. Fingers crossed. And so these, I mean, you'll learn more as we go along. I was doing keto-ish for a while. I was doing, what is it, primal to how they call it, what the heck they call it. Um, for a while, a long time. I've been on a health journey for a long time, probably, I would say my whole life, but it's taken different kinds of turns here and there as I've learned more information. But right now, I'm kind of resetting my resetting my digestive tract a little bit, and so I'm just kind of going off of dairy, nuts, and eggs just for a little while to reset myself. Sometimes I feel like my digestion needs a little bit of a reset, so I do that in different ways. I don't usually eat grains. Once in a while, I may have some, and I have started incorporating more carbohydrates in my diet again because um, I haven't been sleeping well. And I read that with the shift in hormones, um, as we go through menopause, that we as women do better if we do incorporate some of the carbohydrates back in the diet. So it's it's all a learning curve, but this is what I'm up to these days. So another series that I look forward to doing, hopefully, is a series that I'm going to call uh, Off Grid in the City, and just some ways that I try and be as off grid as possible while living in an urban setting. So that I can't wait to do. That's going to be a fun one. I'll be right back. And gonna put that and put that around 400 for 20 minutes. Just see how that goes. Now I wanted to cut these up before they went bad also. And these also um, get recycled. I take these and then I plant them back out in the garden. This garden, the community garden, the school garden, whatever garden that I happen to feel like I need some pineapples growing in, and I take them and replant them. And so I like to recycle everything, including food. You saw earlier that I put stuff in my compost bin. I use that to feed my bananas, and the bananas get very happy with all that compost because bananas like water and they like food. So they get that. And then, chickens always get the rest of everything all the time. But I love pineapple. Pineapple is very good for me when I need to reset my digestion also. The enzymes in the pineapple really, really help. I feel like since I've never had a lot of stomach acid in the first place, and so I've always had some kind of issue with my digestion ever since I was a little girl. So I do find that pineapple really helps me a lot. So that will go to the compost, maybe to the chickens. Let's get a bowl. I think I need a bigger bowl because I have two. Well, we'll see. Let's see if it fits in here. Okay, this is how I like to cut my pineapple because I like to eat the core also. So I like to just cut it in sections like this. And then I like to just chop it up here. Like this. Bowl. And then then I just keep that in the fridge ready to go. It makes it easy. Easy peasy. Because the hardest part is cutting it and preparing it, right? And they're pretty ripe, so that's why I decided to just go ahead and cut both of them. I bought them last week. They were kind of green. They weren't ready. And now I looked at them today. I'm like, oh, they're ready. I better chop them up and get them eaten. Get them ate, get them eaten. And then I am going to open this coconut up. I don't know. Good. Maybe I won't cut both pineapples. I'll just cut one today. Okay. We'll see how fast we go through it. I'm going to not cut that one. Now, the coconuts, I like to just get a couple holes in this front part here and then drain it. The meat inside these guys is usually pretty soft, more like a jelly, which is very yummy. But usually I'll get my son to open that up for me. I usually like to use a screwdriver. Let's see if I can find a screwdriver because it's pretty easy to make the holes in it with a screwdriver. Well, I'm not seeing it. Let's see if I can do it with this. Oh! Well, there you go. Okay. I wanted to get the milk out of it first. I wonder if it's good. That opened really easily. Gonna smell it now that it's sprayed all over me. Get a glass and pour it out into a glass. Come on. Well, I don't know why I can't get that out. Let's try this way. There we go. It smells good. Coconut water all over me. So let's see. This is the glass I was drinking my water out of. Now, coconut water is full of electrolytes. It also is a little bit high in sugar, but it's my package. Dad, scratch it. And lots of good minerals, electrolytes. It's really good when it's hot outside. Ooh, I'm making a mess. What is new? Okay. Here we go. Cheers. Yummy. All right. I'm going to clean up my mess here. Can you wash kitchen floors with coconut water? That's what I want to know. Cheers. See you in a bit.